Of course. I mean, just like out of the blue. And this is honestly news that I never could have seen coming. I never could have predicted that this would be announced. And that is Blackpink's 2025 world tour. I mean, oh my God, they uploaded a YouTube video, and this is like the one and only way they've ever announced this, right? We're all surprised, we're all shocked. None of us have, been pre-prepared for this, I would say. But yeah, they uploaded a video, Blackpink 2025 world tour. Of course, it's clips from their previous world tour, but you get the idea. Now, for the most part, people are excited. However, some people think that YG is trying to sabotage the group because Blackpink, as we all know, for the group activities, of course, they remained with YG Entertainment, but we've been looking at their journey now as independent artists, shall we say, them going solo and starting either their own companies or joining other companies. And they're at the height of their solo activities right now. So for YG to announce a tour right now, especially when Jisoo herself actually announced a fan tour as well, some fans are not too happy about that. The criticisms that I've been seeing going around is that YG announced a tour before even announcing an album. Wait, why is YG announcing tour before a new Blackpink album? World tour teaser before comeback teaser? Are you kidding me? I'm not even surprised at this point the way YG doesn't even try to hide the fact that they just care about the money Blackpink brings them, not their creative enhancement. Drop the damn music first. No one wants a tour. This is YG Entertainment's way of sabotaging their solo careers, by the way. YG finances are so bad they had to announce tour before a group comeback. This level of shamelessness and greed is insane. I think there was a report previously that without a Blackpink comeback, YG stocks, like YG profit is just like all the way down the drain. Take that with a grain of salt. I don't have anything to back it up at the very moment, right? But of course, a Blackpink comeback would bring in a lot of money. So some people think it's interesting that they're announcing a tour before the comeback. Wouldn't you announce a comeback and then a tour, or like both at the same time? Huh? A new BP album? I mean, if you haven't heard, yeah, Blackpink are having not only a world tour in 2025, but also a comeback in 2025. Now, you might be wondering, how do I know this since it's literally never been announced, not even one singular time? I had a dream about it. No, I'm kidding. Obviously, this has been announced multiple times. That's why we keep joking about it. Like, what? A world tour? Who would have thought? But I digress. The new Blackpink logo at the end of the video, I've heard people talk about this as well, that they're not using, the typical black label font for Blackpink. I'll actually show you since it's being brought up. I mean, here we can see it, right? Usually, isn't the C like backward? But people have been pointing this out. I mean, I don't personally know what that would mean necessarily, but it's been something people are talking about as well. I mean, I feel like a lot of people know that Blackpink logo with like the backwards C. So let me just show you quickly. There's clearly a difference. I mean, it's just the C, right? And people associate that with the black label because the black label, of course, has the backwards C as well. And I believe YG also announced that they have like a completely new team to prioritize and manage Blackpink for this comeback era. So, I mean, perhaps a lot of new things in store. I feel like Teddy is just focusing on his own group, Meow, his own sub label, or now associate label, or now independent label, or now you get the gist, okay? I feel like Teddy's focusing on that. When's the last time Teddy produced or wrote for Blackpink? Let me know in the comments because I don't remember. I literally just don't. I'm not saying that like, oh my God, he's been gone forever. I literally just don't remember. But like I mentioned earlier, Jisoo also announced like a tour across Asia. And with this now Blackpink tour announcement, fans are thinking YG is trying to sabotage Jisoo. And like I mentioned, everybody's like at the height of their solo activities right now. Jennie releasing music videos literally currently. Lisa too released stuff as well. Like they're all currently either in the height of their solo activities or about to release stuff. So the overlap is what people are upset about, right? Why is YG overlapping group activities announcements with the Pink's solo era? Just messy in my opinion. Should have waited till all the girls released their albums and then announce group related things. ABD still clearing up the charts. Jisoo, Jennie, and Lisa all got albums dropping soon. Jisoo got like 9 acting projects lined up. Lisa got White Lotus season 3. And YG said, yeah, let me just drop the world tour teaser before any new group music ahead of all that. Like, okay. Just when Jisoo announced her Asia tour and promotes her album, YG suddenly announces another world tour without an album or anything just to distract fans from Jisoo is so nasty. FYG, no album announcement, but they suddenly promoted their tour after Jisoo announced her fan calm and during her rollout of her EP, Nasty AF. So a lot of fans are just not happy about that. But I really wonder because I heard, I just heard through the grapevine that YG, and take this with a grain of salt, that YG was really happy about, APT's success in particular because like that would be beneficial for the tour. Of course, the girls are not under YG Entertainment for their individual activities, correct? So all the success that they would have from their individual activities would not in theory go to YG unless YG had like a clause in their contract that if you went independent you give us a cut of it. I don't know the realities of their contract, but in theory it wouldn't like super benefit YG unless of course as a group they're still under YG. Like if they're super successful on their own, that would of course get more people to want to go see them on tour and that would still benefit YG regardless, right? So, and I mean I really wonder because they are still Blackpink as a group, so YG announcing a tour at the same time that the girls are doing their solo stuff, wouldn't it just go hand in hand better, like just benefit everyone? So do you think it is like a nasty thing for YG to do? Do you think it's just simple marketing? Do you think it's really not that big of a deal? Let me know your thoughts about that. YG announced their tour and comeback like 9 times. Did Stan Twitter forget? I find it so funny when like this keeps getting announced. And of course, I cover K-pop news. So if I didn't cover K-pop news, maybe this would be the first time that I'm hearing of it. And then, I wouldn't have heard it the other 5 times. So that might be understandable as well. But I did get this question, the question of whether or not they will perform their solo songs. I think that's interesting as well because of course, like I mentioned, individually they're not under YG. I wonder, do you think that's possible? Do you think maybe they're like, no, I'm not going to perform my solo songs? Or because like you'd want them to perform their solo songs, right? Like what would they perform? I mean, of course they're going to have a comeback, but like what else would they perform at their concert if not their solo songs outside of YG Entertainment? It's a curious question and I'm indeed quite curious about it.